in the oven. The oven.
The oven.
Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven.
The oven.
Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven.
Smells good.
The oven.
The oven.
Yep.
I sound like a girl on video, so.
Do you?
Yeah. And on the phone, you sound like I get called ma'am a lot on the phone.
No, do you really?
You don't sound like that chick.
Oh, you do. When you answer like the bar phone, they're like, "Hey, man."
Sometimes, or usually when I'm on phone with customer service. Like, well, ma'am, I can't help you there. And then I'm pissed already, so then I gotta go, fuck you. That's ma'am. It's not ma'am, it's sir.
Do you
Fucking hang up on them.
do you rock with that? Ever? Do you rock with it?
No, because usually when
Like,
I get,
oh,
it's usually customer service.
Ah.
So I usually hate them, and I want to correct them so they can go fuck themselves.
Mario would be sitting there like, "Oh yeah, my pussy's so wet."
I let it rock. Like if someone messes up my name or calls me sir or ma'am, like I don't get called ma'am, and I never
Well, you
once thought you speak like a
You
woman.
should never be called ma'am, not with that voice.
If someone's calling you man, we gotta see what kind of shit they do.
Then they're just into chicks with dicks.
It's like
That's
Borat's wife.
Hey, it's
Her wife
Tony.
get deeper. She's strung on plow.
You love Borat.
Yeah,
Borat.
Not a fan.
I like Sasha.
You talk like a
Baron
girl,
Cohen. He's funny.
Yeah, favorite.
Yeah, you talk like a chick.
I don't got anything to stand.
Loser.
I don't like to stand on there. Fuck.
All right. Well, the oven's preheated. I'm Mario. Over there, all the way on the right or your left, is Franco.
Oh, we're going? We're starting?
Yeah, we're good.
You want to start over?
No.
We've been rocking.
I want to interrupt you, and I want you to keep going.
He's testing you right now.
This is a test.
This is our producer. He's testing you right
Yeah,
now.
all right. So the oven's preheated. I'm Mario. That's my Croatian co-host, Franco, a.k.a. Papa Fazul.
Papa.
Here with us today, this handsome fella to my right. You know him best from his time with Long Island's very own rock band, Oogee Wawa, but we call him Mr. Tremendous. Welcome, JP Aceto.
Gentlemen, how are you?
I'm
Yes,
doing well.
sir.
This is fun.
How are you, man?
Been a while since I've been behind
Man.
a microphone.
Yeah. When's the last time you guys you've been behind the microphone like this?
Like podcast-wise?
Yeah, podcast was.
Oh, a couple years.
Okay, breaking him out of his shell a little bit over here. I like it. And
Yeah.
and Aceto, what are you? You're the one that says I'm Croatian. I'm not Italian. It's Aceto. Okay.
I'll do better next time.
Got you, Mario.
Think about it.
So let's before we start, we're the Oven Podcast. Follow us on all your socials. Most importantly, keep sharing the show. And if you haven't already, spank that subscribe button.
Spank it. Okay.
Proud of you.
New one.
When I'm
huh?
on, that's when he does all the fucking everything that I need him to do. Oh, JP's on. Let me make sure I hit all the marks that he wants me to hit.
I've been practicing.
Rob's just taking checks.
Mark that off, Rob.
That's
Mark
it.
that off.
We're doing good. It's a good start.
Yeah, so aside from Oogee Wawa,
I'm the guy
clearly
who yells
he's-
at them
Yeah, he's our producer.
Yeah.
for missing. You're doing a show about food, but then not taking video of food.
Forgetting to talk about
Whatever,
the
it's
food. Hey, it's all right. It's all right.
Well,
But,
I
hey,
mean,
not-
it is also about weed, so there's a lot
Yeah.
of forgetting. So you know what?
You know how
we
that
can
works.
blame Rob. Actually, let's blame Rob.
That's an easy scapegoat.
Honestly, I think it's a good blame. Not gonna lie, guys.
One
You're in
fucking
front of
job,
the
Rob.
camera. You're not supposed to be thinking about this shit. It's your fault.
Fucker.
We're the talent.
Hey, before I let Mario, Mario loves that. Before I let Mario go with the questions, though, we're actually at Ride Waves Studio.
Yes,
I mean,
we
check
are.
it out. Check it out. The
So
lights
talk
is
it.
beautiful in here. So talk it. He's got a lot of up and coming talent. Talent is already out there. So before we even start, man, why don't you throw out some names that we should be looking out for?
Paris Ray is the latest one. Paris Ray has been someone that I work with closely now, and she's the only one I'm really focusing on at the moment.
Okay.
Just because I'm also in a transitioning phase with the studio and stuff, so might be moving it, might not be, but for now I just want to finish everything because she's got some stuff coming up that I can't say. Sorry, but she's got some stuff coming up, and I have to finish a lot of her music, and I got to get a lot of things in order before she goes and does what she's going to be doing.
It's always a good thing
so
when you can't talk about it.
That's the major one right now. And then I got Oogee Wawa, which we're playing Great South Bay Music Festival.
Which I love. You guys are like
wait for that
grandfathered in there, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's nice. and easy.
We're like one of two shows we play here. They're like, you guys want to play again? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
fucking-
It's like, hey, we
play.
expected you to be here. So
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time I see the set list, I'm like, I know these motherfuckers are somewhere in here.
And yes, we are. Friday.
Oh, the Friday night, huh?
Yeah, I think it's
Good
the
stuff.
19th. Oh, no.
How's that lineup looking this year?
Remember, it's that Friday. Pepper is going to be headlining, so I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, and there's other bands. There's a band actually we used to play a lot of shows with called Tropodelic from Ohio.
Okay.
Awesome band. They do everything, but when they're on stage, they're just so good. So
And they're going to be there Friday night?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. They'll probably be there earlier because they're going. We stopped doing the main stage.
Were you doing the band show?
Yeah, we stopped because problem is on Fridays it starts at like 4:35, and
Yeah,
people
everyone getting out of
don't
work.
get there until. So we used to get like that 5:30 6 slot, and it was just like people just getting in, and by the end of the set you're full,
Yep.
and it's like
But they missed the whole first half.
they missed the first half, sometimes more. So we opt for the band show later on, and we'll have like 2,000-3,000 people in front of us.
Fuck
so much
yeah,
better.
dude.
It's so much
So
better.
amazing.
So much
Yeah.
better. Yeah.
I mean, in a band show too, like does that get the nerves going a little bit? Nah? No
Not anymore,
nerves?
man. Those days are over.
Man, okay.
Unfortunately, I don't get nervous playing. Yeah, I get nervous for other people in the band that they're gonna fuck up, and then I fuck up and I don't care. So that's how it works. I was like, don't fuck it up, but I'll fuck up. It's like that. Do as I say, not as I do.
What's it like when you fuck up on stage?
You laugh it off a lot of times. When we were touring, playing like 200 something shows a year across the country, like that's when we were like very serious about it, and but you can't, when you're on stage and you fuck up, you gotta
Just keep rocking.
just
right?
smile like you didn't do anything wrong.
Well, a lot of times you guys are the only ones who
Yeah,
realize
that's
you
why
fucked
you
up,
got to do
right?
it. Yeah. Like there's some egregious mess ups that I remember one time we opened up for Sublime at Rome at the Paramount. It's the first song in, and I'm jumping around because I'm hyped up. We're a full crowd at the Paramount, and I jump up, and my wireless pack just bursts open, batteries everywhere. I'm like, shit. Whatever. You just pick it up, you put it back on, you throw it back in, and
Like it's
life
part of the
goes on.
show.
Oh yeah, that's probably one of my biggest ones. One
biggest
year,
one.
I forgot I brought a guitar case that I was storing a broken guitar in.
Oh,
I brought that to a show. Thank God the other guitarist was like, I got another one, man. So I used someone else's guitar for a show, and we were headlining. That was a festival.
how is that using
Salt
someone
Shed.
else's guitar?
It's fine.
Yeah?
It's fine. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
It's like,
the only thing you got to worry about is the action on how high the strings are on the fretboard. If they're too high and you're like, especially my weak girly hands, I don't like it.
Girly hands, girly voice.
Yeah, we're learning a lot about you today. So using someone's guitar is just like riding a bike, like using someone else's guitar.
Yeah, it's fine. Like drums could be different.
Yeah,
That could be
yeah.
difficult because there's so many more, like, there's so many variables for drums. Where you place your cymbals, where you place your snare, where the kick, how the kick pedal is. There's just too much shit. So when drummers have to backline, they get a little nervous because they can't really move shit around. Like some people like the toms here or here.
Right.
It could be, these things are a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I would never, I don't know how drummers, after one show of being a drummer, I would be like, nah, this sucks. I'm out. Fuck that.
Not for me.
You got to carry all of this shit.
Yeah,
These are heavy as shit. Like all that shit's just.
And not for nothing, drumming seems like it should be so like being a drummer seems like it should be so simple.
Oh
It's
no,
so
it's
fucking hard. bro.
no. It doesn't seem simple to me.
Like,
I mean,
but,
because
like-
I've been around it so long.
Yeah,
Like,
but for me, like I feel like playing a guitar or something else would be so much harder than the drums. Because I know like some of my friends that play the drums, like you look at them like, okay, if you can play the drums, like
They make it look so easy.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah. But
And-
then you got to realize you're doing. There's some drummers that could do 4 things different with all 4 limbs. So now.
It's crazy.
I can't even wipe my ass with
And
my left
some
hand,
can
bro.
sing while doing it. He's now our. So Nick Ladisi in the band, he's one of those guys who could just play everything.
Just gifted.
Just one of those guys. His voice, everything. So he was the drummer and singer at one point. Me and him were singers. Then he was the keyboardist and singer, and now he just plays acoustic and sings.
I really wish I could do just something musically, man. I really do. Like,
Yeah.
just something.
I agree. I agree.
Me and my partner, we decided because we're driving all the time. So my partner bought 2 harmonicas, and on our drives back and forth, we listened to this one guy who I invited on the podcast, and he's like, "Hey man, I got to be honest with you. I'm just chilling late in life. He's like, I'm not interested in jumping on any podcast. But best wishes to you in the harmonica. I'm happy you
He
picked it
probably
up.
just didn't want to talk to you about a fucking harmonica.
He
That's
probably
what-
didn't, you know.
No, this guy, I'm gonna send you the video. You're gonna be like, yo, this guy loves the harmonica, and he's great. He was a great dude.
Dude, over 6 foot, blue eyes, D1 baseball player.
Probably just
if you
he's
could
got
play
like,
an
I'll just
instrument,
fuck
you would have.
bitches.
Yeah, you would have cleaned up.
If I had the harmonica, just whip the harmonica out every once in a while and just start like really just.
And other things.
You know what's so another thing.
Same size.
It's not like that though. You know, on tour, people are like, like it's just not
No?
always like that. No, because dude, imagine 5 dudes in a van,
You're living in a van.
hours, basically, hours and hours driving, smelling, sweating, just not. The van stinks like ass.
You guys smokers?
Sneakers. Some of them were smokers. I'm not, but like they were for a time cigarette
Yeah.
smokers and weed smoking, and then I got arrested actually in Oklahoma once.
Tell us about that.
For the weed.
Yeah.
And back
You
then,
know how
it
much
was
weed?
Probably like a
No.
dub.
Like a dusting of weed.
Yeah, it's like the electric chair, man.
It was a
Back then,
dusting
they
of
didn't
weed,
like
and
that.
they were like, all of you, jail. They were cuffing me up, and I was like, I don't care. But the whole band was like, he doesn't smoke weed. He's not high. He was sleeping in the back.
It's like, look at me.
They were the whole band, because, then there's Jesse, big, tall German dude with dreadlocks, like beard. And the cops didn't care, because we were trying to get one of us off.
Right.
And then one guy in the band had 5 pipes on him for no reason. Just one here, one there. They kept going through shit and like, oh, another pipe. Here you go. All right. And then they found out it was my van, and they brought me over to the van, and he just had all the pipes spread out. And he's like, what is this? I go, man, I don't know. I don't smoke. I don't know why he had 5 fucking pipes on him. I have no clue. And what's weird is the thing that tipped him off, and this is the part of the video, we were just coming from Las Vegas. We were playing some show that we won a show at, I don't know, whatever. And we were cleaning the van, and on the way out to Vegas, one of our friends sold us weed, but it was in a vacuum seal bag.
Okay.
Now, when they see vacuum seal, they think
Drugs.
they think you're
Pushing.
You're pushing. Yeah, they think you're traveling with shit.
You're a mule.
That's what they think. And they were pulling the lining off of the car. And my favorite part was, by the way, do you know they have a little thing that can just detect THC? It's a little blue light. They just move it on things and it just lights up.
No way.
So they
Swear to
did-
God. And you wanna know how I know?
TSA used it on my bag,
The
but
little thing?
it didn't detect gummies. It didn't detect edibles.
Oh, that's interesting.
It did, you know what it detected? It picked up my Game Boy. They reached into the same pocket as in the front pack, and took the Game Boy out. I'm having a stroke standing in line, and the guy's
That one
like,
now.
this is what's ringing. I'm like, oh, the Game Boy with Pokemon Blue in it? Like, my bad. He's like, yeah, you got to put that back in. I'm like, done deal, dude.
You got it. They had this fucking thing, and so when we first got this van, someone gave us a thing of weed, just like the celebration, whatever. So we had this little little hideaway, like a key hideaway thing with a magnet. Well, the old guitarist was trying to put it underneath somewhere, and then it just slid down into the frame of the car.
As they're ripping off.
No one could get it. No one can get it. We couldn't get it. We had mechanics. We've had the stoniest of stoners try and get that shit. We've had everyone try and get it, and the thing kept going off, and they couldn't fucking get it.
Wow.
Was there a time where one of you guys got too high to perform?
Drunk, yes. High, no. Drunk was. We played. It was in Florida. It was not Jupiter. It was a place called Debauchery. That's all you need to know. We played a place
Fitting.
called Debauchery in Florida, right on the beach. It was. It was on St. Patty's Day,
Even better.
and we had to do 2 sets. And the first set was fine, and then man, one of the guitarists got so drunk he didn't understand how to. He didn't understand how anything worked.
Oh,
And then he took his clothes off. He was in his underwear, and now the stage is here, right? It's here in a corner, and the front door is there. Someone walked in, saw him in his underwear, and he was just like this, pantsed him, dick out everywhere. He like pushed her, and it was a girl who did it. Pushed her, fell back into the drums. Was just mwah. It was a debauchery.
Everyone remembers you. Everyone remembers you at Debauchery.
I mean,
For that?
well, there were also a lot of drunk people too, though.
I
Keep
wouldn't.
that in mind. Like there was a lot of drunk fucking people.
I don't know, man. That's not something that would slip my mind the next morning. I've like
But
never.
we remembered it.
I've like never been. I don't know if I even can get that drunk. Like I really don't think I can.
this is like how he says he hasn't had Chinese food in 20 years.
Why would I lie about that?
Why wouldn't you?
What? Which one? Get
Chinese. You know what? Both.
Well, Chinese food's for the birds. I haven't had that since 2000, probably
Fucking
2008.
quack,
Johnny,
bitch, because I eat that shit all the time.
eat Thai food and grow up a little bit, okay? Sit up straight.
Oh, okay. Same shit though.
No, it's not.
It's Thai food.
And what was the other thing?
Yeah, what was the other thing?
Drunk. Never got too
you
blackout
don't
drunk.
get blackout
No,
drunk?
no.
I've only gotten blackout
black
drunk a couple times in my
I've
life.
been- Yeah, exactly. Like I brown out. Like I'll have like a conversation with someone in the morning. I'll be like, shit.
Yes, brown.
I'm like, damn, like that. Yeah. I'm like, and then that like, then that happened. Then that it ignites just
know what?
flames of thoughts.
I've never had a blackout.
I've
Oh,
had.
shit.
No, I've gotten very drunk to the point of vomiting and sleeping on a fucking public toilet.
I've never done that.
Didn't
Either.
black out. I remember doing it.
I've never not been able to walk.
Blacking out? Nah, I never woke up somewhere and be like, how the fuck did I get here? Never, not once in my life.
You're a superhuman.
No, I don't know.
I know for a fact he's blacked out before.
No, I
Don't know
just
what it's
said
like.
I've blacked out, but at the same time, like I don't black out the way you black out. Mario blacks out, wakes up with one eyebrow. His fucking jeans are torn in half. One of them's lit on fire. He has a haircut.
Should I tell that story right now?
I mean, I'm intrigued.
We're gonna give you the really fast version.
All right, cool. I
So
like
this
that.
was 2010 Cortica, my first ever Cortica, my first of like 8 Corticas. I went.
Mario was like upper echelon.
So basically, what happened was we start off at this one house, and like an idiot, I'm a freshman, my first time away from home. It was fucking November, whatever it was. I see a Jaeger machine with free Jaeger. What an idiot! It was definitely roofies in there for sure.
No, it's just Jaeger.
I
I've seen it. do
I
evil
blacked
shit.
out. There was something in there because I've never blacked out that way ever in my whole life. I'm talking like hours and hours of no recollection, like something more than alcohol.
That's Jaeger, man.
Long story short, I end up at this random house, and I didn't know this, right? So no, let me just take you back to I get back to the hotel at the end of the night to see my friends. I'm missing an eyebrow. I have a slit in the other eyebrow. I have a hole in my faux hawk. I have Sharpie marker all over one side of my face. My shoes are tied together, and my pants are soaking wet.
Okay.
Right? So now I'm like,
I'm not. I don't make this shit up. Like,
so now I don't know what to tell. Like my friends are asking me what happened, and I'm like, I don't know. I went from being at that house to coming out of a taxi with $3 in my hand and telling the taxi driver this is all I got, and now I'm at the hotel. So I realize I don't have my phone. So now I wake up the next morning and I'm calling my phone. This was before the phones now, so the
Right,
batteries
right.
actually lasted a long time. My phone was still on. Calling. Finally, somebody answers. They're like, "Yeah, we have your phone. We're over here at this address." I'm like, "All right, wait there. I'm going to come get it." I go there. The house is packed with kids. They're already drinking. You know, it's the next day. They're rallying. I'm walking through the house. Do you have my phone? Do you have my phone? This one kid sees me, grabs me. He's like, "Yo, get a picture with me and this kid. This is the kid we lit on fire last night." I'm like, "What?" So the reason my pants were wet was because they were pouring alcohol all over me and lighting me on fire.
just throwing matches at him, dude. That is.
And I didn't even know what to say in that moment. Like,
Did you take the picture?
I took the picture.
better have.
If someone has that picture of me, Cortica 2010, I'm the kid with the half Sharpie market face.
Sure, they're gonna be just fine. It'll be.
They
easy.
won't forget that.
They
They won't forget that mug.
They gotta still have
Lucky
that
to
picture.
survive that, but yeah, no, enough about me. I just had I haven't shared,
No,
shared that story yet.
those are always
talking
fun.
about it.
Cortica.
I got my phone.
Good old Cortica, man.
Ah,
That's the only. Cortica's the only spot that I've been arrested at, and that was real quick. We got arrested for open container because it was like the year after that
Pussy.
Yeah, but it was the year after that crazy like riot and
jaywalking.
stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So they were really cracking down.
Yeah.
They brought me and Suggs in, and like we were actually like in handcuffs and everything, and I was so fucked up. Like so was Suggs, but all the kids around us were too. So like I looked at Suggs, I'm like, these cops, we gotta get them to like us. So we just started making fun of these kids. Cop looks at so I had to actually poop in the jail cell. And the cop starts laughing. He's like, "You're really doing that?" I'm like, "Dude, I can't help it." So on the way out, he's like, "You guys want to leave?" I'm like, "Absolutely." So he brings me up to the front and he's like, "Hey, like your friend only has like $2 in change in his pocket." And I have like 300 something, and he's like, and these guys are scamming us. Like he's like $100. It's $100 per person. I was like, all right, I'm gonna bail him out, but just don't let him know yet. So I'm gonna leave first, and as I'm leaving, you hear Suggs like, "Fuck you, Franco! I bought your birthday party. Your mom would have fucking killed you. I bought your bottles and this." I was cracking. I live 2 minutes later, he comes walking out, "You fucking asshole."
Good old
To be young.
arrested stories.
You've been cooking though, huh? You've been whipping up some food.
Yeah, I always whip up food. What do you mean?
Tell us about that. You said you've been getting into some cooking and
Well, my next thing is for my birthday that just passed. I got a pasta maker, so that's gonna be my next fucking thing. I love fresh pasta, so that's my next endeavor. Now, realistically, growing up, my mother was always the cook that everyone loved, like the band. Whenever we'd go to Florida, we'd go to JP's mom's house. Her cooking's the best. It was always like that for me. Yeah. So I'm like, I gotta learn how to cook like her. So now I just that's what I do. I just learn recipes from my mother, and I cook all of the shit that I grew up on.
It's like therapy.
It's pretty cool, actually.
it is therapeutic.
It takes a minute because you try and make shit, and you learn little secrets. Because one thing about old Italian ladies, they don't measure.
And they don't give you the full recipe neither.
No, they do. It's just this much.
That's just your aunt, bro.
No,
She's petty.
Yeah, that's my mother gives me the whole recipe. She wants me to learn to cook.
My family would leave one or two little things out.
No. My mother loves that I try and cook her stuff. But her,
that's
it's
her
like,
grade,
and my grandmother especially was a handful. This much. E così. That's what she would say. Okay.
What I say in our videos, I'm a buy guy.
Yeah, buy
I'll give it one secret away with her chicken cutlets that I didn't know was you have to put a massive amount of pecorino in the eggs.
Really?
Massive. It's almost like a paste.
Do they use flour?
Nah.
No flour, just the breadcrumb. So
Breadcrumb,
pecorino?
Italian seasoned breadcrumbs, eggs, fry, olive oil.
Olive oil.
Yeah, I don't fucking be using any other oil. You start using any other oil, you just
Poor.
not even that. It's just gross. It tastes like burnt shit, like a paste.
Okay.
Locatelli's the best, but
Yeah, look at that.
Look at your mom.
Locatelli's just
If I go.
a couple dollars for that shit. So, but there's your secret. Good chicken cutlets.
You making a bunch of clips of all this stuff? Or you just
No. I was trying to at one point. Like I'm gonna forget. I did one video. I never posted it though. I don't even have the clips anymore. I deleted them. I was doing one of the secret to New York deli egg sandwiches because I grew up. My brother owns a deli in Bohemia. My cousin and my brother own a deli in Bohemia. It's called fuck. What's it called?
That's a stroke.
Gourmet Bagel Company.
Yeah?
Gourmet Bagel Company.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Their chicken and waffle sandwich, like the number 46.
Did you see that there's an
stupid.
Did you see the sandwich? It's called an Oogee Wawa.
Oh my, bro! That all makes sense now that your brother owns it. Bro, oh my.
What's on the
God.
Oogee Wawa?
It's like a roast beef with like a bacon jam on a pretzel roll.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, it's a good sandwich.
You made fun of me when I said roast beef, and now you're like, oh.
No, roast beef with a bacon jam. That got me.
It's right. It's right.
Yeah, well,
it's
who
right.
thinks of a- who
If
thinks
you
of
want
a
a
bacon
good
jam?
if you want
So
a
why
good-
haven't we gone out there and did a clip or did something out there?
Mario, I'm not kidding. Like we have Seaport across the road, like which is great, but this
Yeah.
deli gourmet is fantastic.
Seaport's a different animal. Like that's just like all
it's
big
different
sandwiches.
sandwiches. Yeah, it's different sandwiches. Like,
but 90% of Seaport is chicken cutlets.
Yeah.
Like, chicken
Yeah.
cutlet with this, chicken cutlet with that. It's like
hey, on the topic of Seaport, real quick, we need to get Travis Jankowski a sandwich in there. That's been a big thing. World Series champion. We need to get a sandwich in there.
oh yeah, that's right. Because they do
Sure.
all they got
They got Steve Matz in there.
Yeah.
They got the Victor Ochi.
Ochi. Yep.
Yeah, he's
was in
Victor Ochi's the man, bro. He was a moose back in Stony Brook.
I don't know if he did anything.
Hey,
else.
don't forget, we got to get Franco a freaking sandwich over there, too.
I'll take a sandwich over there.
Beats LSU, 3 no-hitters at Stony Brook legend. Get him in the Stony Brook Hall of Fame, too. I don't know what Stony Brook's doing.
I don't
Let me
fucking
have a
know.
word with them over there.
wish I
Get
liked
this kid in the
baseball.
Hall of Fame.
He went there.
Wish I like baseball.
I'm calling him
I'd
out
be
right now.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you got the Rangers jersey on, man. Let's talk about the clean sweep of the Washington
delicious.
Capitals.
I missed one of the games because I was fucking here.
Some fan.
I had to work.
You don't get on that TV over there.
I didn't set it up.
Yeah, I mean that would be prime time.
I'm not paying for.
If I
and
was-
MSG Plus can lick a dick. $30 a month.
Yeah, nah, get out of here.
They can lick all of the dicks. As a matter of fact,
That's a huge issue. That's
$30 a
like,
month.
That's a huge issue moving forward, man. Netflix is going to be one of them. Paramount is streaming. They have all the Apple stream. I mean, yeah, Rob's back there grinning. But all these streaming services are carrying sports now.
I know.
It's such
I know.
a
Well, but he could be, Dolan's could be just a douche about it and be like, nah, no Ranger games, no Knick games, and fuck.
Paramount Plus is the worst. Paramount Plus, the amount of times that the audio doesn't match the video, it drives me crazy.
Sure, it's Paramount and not your fucking shitty Wi-Fi.
it's a shitty Wi-Fi.
shitty Wi-Fi.
No, it's Paramount.
It's a shitty Wi-Fi.
I've
Because that happens
confirmed.
sometimes on Netflix. It happens. Like I'll just be like, what the fuck? You quit out of Netflix and go back in, and it's fine.
Doesn't happen to me on Netflix.
What are you using for Paramount Plus?
What do you mean? What am I
What are you
using?
using to stream it?
It's
My
television.
TV.
Oh, the shit TV app. Okay.
No, I got the Samsung. I got a nice
Yeah.
Samsung. You know what? No,
I don't
you-
use
you-
the TV
no, no, no.
apps. I don't.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't use the TV apps. I
How do
use
you-
I
how
use
do
an
you-
Apple TV.
My Samsung TV
Oh.
is great.
I use
My
an Apple
Samsung is amazing. It's new. It's probably like 2 or 3 years old. And listen, the coolest thing, like I will be sitting with a girl on the couch and I'll be like, you got to see this. And like, I'll put something on and I'll yell
mind.
and the TV gets louder as the room gets louder. I think that's the
All right,
coolest
all right,
thing.
No, you got me. I'm a tech nerd.
Really?
I think that's the coolest thing in
That's
the
cool.
world.
No, I like that.
I love
Matter
that
of fact, I fucking love that.
Yeah, it's
I'm not
actually
gonna
kinda
lie.
cool.
Right?
He's got a cool thing.
Shit.
He's got a cool thing in the car too. If you want the radio to go louder, you just go like this, and it.
You just gotta. It's just the
Yeah,
handle.
dude.
You don't have to touch the buttons in my car. You go like this, it makes it louder. You go like this, it stops it.
Yeah, Mary goes like this.
You complain about my car all the time, but you love doing that with the fucking twist.
I'll say it every time, man. This kid drives like such an asshole. And like it's a great ride. It's a great smooth ride, and then he's as close to me and you like in front of the behind the next car. I'm
I
like,
can't stand that.
I'm like, bro, please, we're not in a rush.
I put my shit in. I got a Tesla, so I just put that shit in. It just keeps it 2 car distances away, and I just
Chilling.
sit there like that.
See, I always thought that the BMW people were the douches until I got a BMW, and then there's
No, they're not.
no bigger douches than the Tesla drivers.
Why? Because
Well,
our
because-
shit is faster. Don't
Oh,
get mad at
outta
me.
here, bro. You motherfuckers got to go sit at a Target parking lot for 30 minutes a day.
I don't have to sit.
I'll put gas in my fucking truck.
First of all, see, you're one of
fuck
those.
fuck the environment.
I don't care about the environment. I'm a tech nerd.
Fuck the environment. I'll put
don't
gas
care.
in my. I'll put gas in my car for 5 minutes rather than
Me having
sit
a
in a
Tesla
Target.
has nothing to do with environment. It has to do everything.
No,
with
no, I
being a
know,
tech
I
nerd.
know, I get it, because
But-
the motors are shot too in the Tesla. You can't you can't even like dispose of them the right way.
What do I gotta dispose of? What the fuck?
Well,
are
you don't have to.
Yeah, I don't. What do I care?
I thought that's what you were getting at.
No, he's saying he's a tech guy. He's all about tech. He doesn't care about the environment, is what he's saying.
Well, fuck me neither.
How do I give a shit about? Oh well, actually, when you use the bulldozers that have to.
We're on a podcast, bro. I was trying to get smart with you.
No, my car's fucking awesome and it's fast and it does all of your dumb little things plus more.
Is it girly?
No, not at all. No,
No
Nope.
roof.
Nope.
The roof-
Mine's
the
fine.
roof stays.
This is my second Tesla. You hear 3 stories about a fucking roof, and all of a sudden, all of them do it. How many stories about BMWs breaking down, or Fords, or Chevrolets,
Dodge.
or anything?
He's a
Or
Dodge.
Dodges.
Dodge, baby.
I had a Jeep.
Warlock.
That thing was a piece of shit too.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, no, the Jeeps. a lot of
My
issues
Wrangler
with
was a
the
piece of
Rob,
shit.
Rob literally just got a Wrangler 2 days ago.
I loved my Wrangler. I loved, but fuck that.
You
thing.
love it until you don't love it, because
No, I wanted to get another one, but
I had a Wrangler where me and Mario actually took the hard top off, almost killed Mario getting it off.
No, and then we never put it back
the whole
on.
top, Rob, not just
fuck
the 2 pieces.
No. The hard top I never came off. I was like, nah.
Well, we did it. We did
too
it the
much
one
work.
time, and we put it.
That's it.
Yeah, the front too. But you could do that.
Takes
easy.
2 seconds.
But the back, I'm telling you, we did it the one time. Never did it again.
no,
We put it back
No
on,
one
and I
does.
never ever took it off again.
Well, now they have the retractable ones.
Yeah, I saw that. I was driving today. I saw
That thing's
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
I was gonna get that, but it was like fucking $800 a month. I'm like, for what?
No leases.
Jeep
and,
for a
just
lease.
car payments in general are ridiculous now.
Not for me. Mine actually went down from my last Tesla. I pay $100 less now,
Really?
Yeah, I'm
and it's got more shit. It's faster. It's nicer. I'm happy. I'm
When are
gonna
they
stick
going to
with
allow
Tesla.
the automatic driving in New York?
Ready to do?
You can sleep while you drive?
No, that you can't do that anywhere. What do
I thought you
mean?
could do that in like Jersey.
No, I mean they do anyway. I'm sure it's Jersey, but no, you can't do that anywhere in the country.
So you have to be
I don't
sitting
think you can
behind.
do that anywhere in the world, actually, for that matter. There's no. That's like level 3 autonomy.
That's the word, autonomy. That's what I was looking for. So that's not allowed?
Level 2 or 3, I think it is. Level 1 is where we're at right now, where you can. I can like turn it on and take me home, but I gotta have my hands on the wheels and I gotta be looking. If you
Wait, so
have
wait,
the summon feature, sure.
So there's like a camera watching you.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't give a shit. What are
There's
they gonna
cameras
see?
everywhere
They
now,
might
yeah.
see me pick my nose every once in a while,
pick your
singing,
nose?
yelling
You-
at the
you
TV,
pick- you
yelling
pick
at
your
the
nose?
shithead in the front.
You pick your nose?
Occasionally, you got to get some shit out.
Good. I'm happy.
I know you do.
It says a lot- it says a- it says
I
a lot-
listen to this podcast, unfortunately.
It says a lot about you.
If you don't pick your nose, you're
Yeah,
weird.
You're a
seriously,
liar.
You don't pick your nose. Get the fuck out.
No,
of
if
here.
you don't pick your nose, you're a liar.
So I just want to bring it back to the sports topic real quick. I was watching some. You know the guy Frank the Tank on Barstool. He fucking sucks. Let's just put it out there. But regardless, he was asked a question. What's the one sports record that won't ever be broken? And he came out right away and said Wayne Gretzky's points record.
Points record, yeah. 'Cause
So,
his-
isn't it something like
Ovechkin's like 42 goals away from the goal record.
from the goals? Yeah, but like, isn't it something like he can like Wayne Gretzky could have not scored one goal and still have the most points?
Yes, by like a lot.
which is nuts in itself. But
Yeah.
to me, I feel like there could like a Connor McDavid could come around and decide, hey, I'm going to play for 25 years and I could break that.
He would no, because I mean, I don't know what his points total. It's just not the same anymore, man. No one's scoring like hundreds of points a year. Like he was scoring over 200 points in a year. Like he was doing crazy numbers. Like
See, I guess I don't watch hockey enough, but I feel like that's not the one record that won't be broken. Like Cal Ripken playing,
Dude, I was
That
about
one
to say
probably
that.
not either.
Cal Ripken playing 16 plus seasons straight.
no, that won't happen.
The players are hurt
on, dude.
all the time now.
100 and how
All
many
the
games?
time.
100.
162.
Yeah, no, that won't be broken, and Gretzky's won't be broken.
Gretzky.
Those are two.
I mean, I have like Ricky Henderson steals record. Like Lou Brock is the next closest, 500 behind him.
And if it wasn't for Mahomes, I would say Brady's 7 rings. But shit, that fucking guy.
7
man.
rings, yeah. See, I feel like they say records are meant to be broken, but
Yeah,
I
but
feel like there's
some
just some of them that just simply can't. Like the consecutive games, no one's ever touching that. Mike Trout again, fucking out of nowhere. Guy just hits his 10th home run now. Meniscus getting knee surgery.
Yeah.
It's like it's always something, man. It's like-
With the records, though, it's just the way they change the rules in the game. I
Yes.
stopped paying
Yes.
attention so much to the records because it feels like it's not even the same. In certain sports, like football, is night and day. We're talking like, even if you go 5 years ago, the rules compared to
No,
now.
There's more
records are
games
going to
now.
get broken
It's
more
night
now.
and day.
Yes,
there's
that's
more
why.
games now. in
more
football,
games, but
yeah.
even just
Football's
the rule
different.
changes. The rule changes, the way the games evolve, the technology. It's just like
Yeah,
I kind
football.
of, especially because I'm pro steroids. I'm kind of over the whole
I agree.
record.
Bring steroids back to baseball, baby.
That's it.
Bring steroids
Let's
back.
Go.
You bring steroids back. You bring rivalries back. I think there's no good rivalries in sports anymore. Everyone's like buddy
when
buddy.
Yankees and Red Sox played,
Everyone
it used
wants-
to be like
Yeah. Oh, it used to
That
be
was the shit.
It used to be like nose to nose on that. Like,
angry. It was like a fucking soccer game in the middle of Europe.
yeah. Like I feel like there's no sports.
wonderful.
There's no sports rivalry. There's no good sports rivalry anymore. Like it's because everyone's fucking buddy buddy now. They're like they foul and like they're helping him up off the ground. I'd be like, stop fucking! I'd be kicking dirt on you. Stay the fuck down there. Are you kidding
I'd be
me?
stepping
yeah,
over you.
like yo, my bad. We can hang out and smoke a joint
stare
after,
at a
but
motherfucker.
not on the fucking court.
Nah, it's-
Not on the field.
Yeah.
Well, football, they have a golden rule. It's like you never help the quarterback up. Never. You don't help them up.
Yeah.
Nah,
I
you
feel like I
don't.
see people doing that all the time.
Yeah, I
From
feel
the
like I
other
do
team?
now.
Yeah.
I feel like nowadays you feel like
Yeah.
Well, they're bitches.
the quarterback's
I don't know
always
what to tell you.
like, oh, yeah, nice hit. Like taps him
It's,
on the ass.
it's
I'm like,
borderline flag football nowadays, anyway. So
you see those fucking things that they can
love-
put on their helmet now?
Oh, the Guardian
that's
caps.
insane.
They do that. They can. They do that in practice.
I mean, you're getting hit by a moose, bro. It doesn't matter what you have on your head.
It's I don't
more
know.
so the
Apparently,
neck,
it's helping.
man. It's the
Apparently
neck.
It's helping.
You're a Jets fan, right?
Yeah.
Big offensive tackle pickup. Talk about a moose.
I want Joe Alt, but whatever. What are you gonna do? But I'm still happy with him.
How about the Dolphins, bro? Chop, baby.
Here we go.
Chop.
Dolphins, fucking
Chop.
chop.
You saw Reggie Bush got his
You need to
Heisman
worry
back?
about your fucking QB. You're gonna chop.
Lefty love, baby.
Christ,
But you saw another another Dolphins alum, right? Reggie Bush got his
Yes.
got his Heisman back.
Yes.
Good for him.
Finally, the
Can we-
NCAA does something right.
Dolphins alum. What are you doing?
The Dolphins alumnus, baby.
Oh God! Come on. How long did he play for the Dolphins?
4 years, 3 years, more than enough.
When did he play? Was it the end? Was it the last 3-4 years?
He was all right
Or
with
was
us.
that
for-
Detroit? Wasn't he in Detroit too?
Yeah, he was in Detroit.
But that was
too.
probably where a lot of players went.
He
there
was
to
right. Oh yeah, but now Detroit's on the rise.
All right, fine, whatever.
Before Franco hits you with the finale, I want to ask you one. I know Franco hates this question, but I love asking this question this year. If you were elected president this year, if it is an election year, what would be the first thing you do in office?
I don't hate that question, by the way. I think it's cute.
I don't fucking know. I've No idea. I hate politics. Hate it.
So let's just say
Hate it.
the world, something happened and you ended up being president. First thing you
JP
do.
Aceto.
President
of the United States.
Would you be the first Italian president?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
We gotta look that up. There's gotta be an
No,
Italian.
I think you'd be the
There's
first
no
Italian.
Italian in office.
No.
Get out of here.
Maybe.
Listen, the whites don't like us.
Maybe.
The what?
Yeah, but
The
we're
whites, they
considered
don't
white.
like us.
We're somehow considered white, though.
Yeah, but some people consider us white. Some people don't consider us white.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That I know. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like that question.
I'm gonna hit you.
Franco,
I'm
I
gonna hit
fucking
you
hate
on
that
that.
question.
He goes, "Fuck you then."
Fucking hate that question.
So
I don't know.
Just to end it off like I usually do. You know, one historic figure that you can sit down to dinner with, or sit down just have a nice conversation with that they have to answer any question that you ask.
So the guy I would want to have dinner with, probably Bradley Knoll from Sublime.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he intrigued the shit out of me. What he did with music, I mean, you got to understand, like that. You know, Oogee Wawa was in that scene.
Yep.
So I played with Sublime with Rome, so I got to meet a couple of the guys, original members. But Bradley Knoll just was like, I like hip hop, so I'm going to add it to reggae. I like punk music, so I'm going to add that to reggae. And it's just like what he did was just
Change the game a little bit.
it was, yeah. He literally changed the game. I mean, he had, listen, I'm not saying he was super, Sublime wasn't, they did a lot of covers that people had no idea were covers, but what he did was just, the way he just infused everything together was just perfect for me. To me, it was perfect.
I love it.
But you know how music, nowadays is a lot different, so I don't know what to tell you.
It's changed so much.
I know Mario's upset about the number of songs that are on albums.
You
Why
look
so
at,
long?
like a list of 20 songs? What's up with that?
Well, yeah.
Let me
why
ask you
not?
this. Is there an artist that if they release something, you would listen to every song no matter how many songs are on that album?
Yeah, I did 2 months ago.
Who
Kid
is-
Cudi. I still listen to it.
Who?
Kid Cudi. Insano.
All right, so if Kid Cudi released something tomorrow, if it was 10 songs or 30 songs, you'd listen to the whole thing no matter what.
I wish he would make 100 songs. On
Okay, so that's my
Wait,
point.
you mean like listen to it over and
no,
over?
just even
or
if
just
it,
to
even
hear
if it's
everything
just
once
even if it's just one
to
time,
see if I like it.
even if it's just one time. So now if you got someone like Drake who probably has a stupid amount of number of people that listen to him, but let's say you're somebody who has 200 million followers, and 100 million will always listen to the whole thing no matter what. So why, especially someone like Drake has his own studio, it's not really going to cost him much. He'll probably just give the producer points on the streaming, so he's not paying up front for it probably. Let's put 25 songs on. So now if 100 million people are going to listen to the whole thing no matter what, if I put 10 songs out or 20, now I'm going to get 1 billion more streams if I add 10 more songs.
Smart.
And that's just through one listen through.
And think about Taylor Swift just dropped like 31.
She knows what she's doing. Her entire fucking, probably 95% of her fans
Yeah, dude. Yo,
are going to listen to the whole thing. You know
Yeah.
how many more streams she's going to get just for adding another 20-something songs to her album?
She's every number from 1 to 10 in the top 10 from that new album she put out.
That's
but-
Fugazi now.
But
I
but
don't-
still,
I don't
it's
care about
still
that
to
anymore.
me that's visual.
But what I just said, that's why that
yeah,
happens.
but
I don't-
she's
top
yo,
10
don't worry about her streams. She sold over 700 million vinyls.
No, 7.
700,000 vinyls. That's fucking nuts in this day and age. 700,000
And vinyls are like
vinyls.
$35, $40, $50.
That's
buy?
that's nuts. Who the fuck has a record player nowadays? Like,
Oh, you haven't. Yeah,
It's making a comeback, right?
yeah.
is this a record table?
You haven't dealt with audio files. No, this is something that one of my business partners found, and he's just like, "You want it?" I'm like, "Yep."
It's like a work cabinet.
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with it, but I'm gonna use it.
You could put a record player on top of it. Don't go spending it on some fancy record player.
No record players for me. I'm good.
All right, Franco, close us out.
Yeah?
It's about time.
I'm going to sit up straight for this one.
Frank fucking Mario stole your ending on the oven, bro.
Did
But
he?
yet he says, as Franco says. Like you said it like 15 times maybe, and all of a sudden he's like in infamy. I got to make fun of Mario.
No, I love
I'm
it.
passing the
I
torch
make fun
back.
of them all the time.
I'm passing the torch
Pass the
back.
torch back. All right, hey, make sure you like, subscribe. As Mario said, spank that subscribe button a little bit. This is the Oven Podcast, and there's always an open seat for you on the Oven. We out.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Keep it